So yeah, we really do need to find this, what, like, library, I believe? That's what we're looking for. Let's see. I forget, did we get directions to that? What's this? Oh. Hello. The luminescence index of liquid red phosphor decreased by a factor of 3.57% this past week. Alarming to say the least. That's the sharpest decline I've seen, and the number is only increasing. We will have to further concentrate the phosphor now for it to be of any use. It's hard to believe, but there's a good chance this city could run out of light in as little as 6 months. What are we going to do? Sounds less than ideal. A bunch of words are on the screen. I don't understand any of it. That was a wall. That's also a wall. In order to gain further access to the labs, you must pass the security system test. You must change the color of the lights into a specific configuration. Allow me. So clearly we need like some sort of password or something. A combination. It might help to go one color at a time. Management. It's a big metal box with lots of machinery inside. This one has a robot in it. Beep boop. This is the printer room where machine parts are made. Also robots. It can also help to write down previous attempts. If all else fails, wait for the puzzle to reset. Maybe you'll get an easier one next time. What? I'm confused by this. Okay. So that's like a factory thing, so we'll probably have to go back there at some point, I suppose. Let's see. This way, what was this? This is the tower again, right? Or it looked like the tower, I think. Yeah. This is weird. Okay. If we go down here, we go somewhere, I think. Oh, what's here? That's up to the street, okay, and this is, I think, the L... No, this is new. Oh, hey there. You have a lot of fish? Yeah, I'm worried about them. Oh. I heard something about how the square particle stuff just took out a major pipeline. I guess I should take advantage of the running water while I still can. Yeah. It's a big fish tank. It's a sink. And this is just this area again. Okay. Yeah, this is the elevator that goes up. Then this stuff over here is kind of useless, probably. Let's see, anything else? Any other places I might be able to go, like, inside? Evening news as community bulletin. The library released several new books by the elusive author last week. The head librarian recommends them. The assistant librarian had no comment as he reportedly fled the scene sobbing. The receptionist had no comment either because the receptionist is a robot. Where is the library? Still haven't found that yet. I'd kind of like to find the library, perhaps. What's this? Is this the library? What? What? I didn't say anything. Well, stop staring at me then. I was just looking at your book. Yes, you are in a library. There's books in the library. Go bug the chatty one upstairs. The author's book covers a wide range of topics. It seems there are no subjects he doesn't not write about. Quite the Renaissance man, don't you think? I guess so. But he's been focusing on documenting the world as of late. Oh. They say the city is the last bastion of civilization. Soon these books may be the only thing we have to remember the rest of the world by. Ah. It's kind of sad. A photo of some people. Books are neatly placed on the shelf. Oh, hello. Do you need directions? Let's see. This area here is mostly historical accounts. The reference section is downstairs, and I'm not sure where the children's section is. Sorry. That's okay. I'm not really looking for books. Oh, are you here to look for the author then? No. Oh, that's good. That means you won't be disappointed. I've been volunteering here for months, and I've never seen him, not even once. He works together with the head librarian on publishing, so you'd think he would at least show up once in a while. But he doesn't? Yeah, he seems kinda reclusive. Which is weird for a guy who supposedly travels the world. Maybe it's just around people. Suspicious. What about this computer here? Anything of note? Computer, it's currently off. That could be important later. The author is so cool. I heard he can travel all over the world with a flying machine. That's how he gathers material for his books. Wow. A big book with a black clover on the cover. The title says, A Comprehensive Guide to Phosphors. As a general rule, if a phosphor loses its glow entirely, it cannot be relit unless exposed to the sun. If the phosphor is merely dim, it may be possible to boost it through exposure to another phosphor of higher energy, but even so, the boosted phosphor will never return to its original brightness. Chapter 5. A survey of phosphors found in the natural world. Blue phosphor. Location: the Barrens. Out of the common phosphors, blue phosphor is of moderate levels of energy. It can exist in both organic and mineral forms. The mineral form is most commonly found in the metallic sand of the Barrens. The organic form is most commonly found in phosphor shrimp and their secretions. Although the light emissions of blue phosphor is powerful, it has what I would describe as self-conserving properties. That is to say, the glow may not be constant. Most forms of blue phosphor will stop glowing if left undisturbed for long periods of time. If using blue phosphor to power machines, a motor should be set at the base level of activity to ensure constant agitation of the phosphor. Alternatively, live phosphor shrimp can be used. Green phosphor. Location: the Glen. Out of the 3 common phosphors, green phosphor is of the highest energy. It is also the rarest of the common phosphors, as it can only be found in organic form. Known sources include the sap of phosphor trees, fireflies, and various mosses. Although this phosphor is present in the ubiquitous ground covering moss in the glen, it is only in minute amounts and almost impossible to concentrate. Green phosphor is ideal for industrial use. However, due to its relative scarcity and past overharvesting, there is currently no reliable source. Thankfully, at least locals of the glen still have enough to get by. Red phosphor. Location: the Refuge. Out of the common phosphors, red phosphor is of the lowest energy. It exists exclusively in mineral form and can only give light when in solution. The dilute red phosphor, abundant in the city's water channels, can be concentrated and induced with currents. This can create an artificial high-energy state with greater luminosity. One major caveat is that the phosphor in this saturated solution will precipitate out rather quickly. As soon as the phosphor recrystallizes, it loses its glow permanently. If using supersaturated red phosphor as a power source, make sure there are phosphor facilities or services that can replace it frequently. Fascinating. Oh, book club, cool. The author's latest books are really something, eh? The head librarian just released a bunch last week. Oh. They're big compendiums. You'll see them if you look around. Kinda different from his LEOX though. I'm used to reading his travel logs and novels mostly. So, what do you think about the author? I don't know. Have you read his stuff yet? If not, you should.
The author publishes books at a highly accelerated, almost inhuman pace. In fact, he has put out more books in 1 year than most authors do in a lifetime. According to the head librarian, there is still a large amount of material he has written but not yet published. One cannot help but to wonder where he can get so much done in so little time. I did the calculations and the numbers simply do not add up. Maybe he can stop time. No such mechanism exists in this world. Is that actually possible in your home dimension? Nah, I just saw it in a movie once. About superheroes and stuff.
Okay. Can we get to that book over there? Here, can we try kicking some stuff? Oh, we can go that way, good.
A big book with a black clover on the cover. The title says, Emergence of New Ecological Niches in a Post-Sun World.
Phosphor shrimp. Also known as a seed shrimp in certain vernaculars due to the shape of their transparent coat, these aquatic invertebrates are the most abundant life form in the oceans surrounding the Barrens. Common firefly, a nocturnal beetle with A vibrant glow, sometimes captured en masse and put in jars to be used as living lamps by the Glen's residents. This has inspired the now common practice of using phosphor shrimps to do the same. Fascinating. A blue marker. Is this a book You're going through the pages pretty fast. Actually, it's mostly pictures. Oh. Yeah, the author doesn't only write books, he also illustrates them. Sometimes he makes books out of only pictures. Neat. Okay. Interesting little diversion. What have we here? What are you doing to that book? Don't worry, these are my own books that I wrote. I just pulled them off the shelves to modify them. I have to cross out some sections. Most sections. How come? 'Cause otherwise they'll think I copied him. Him? The author. I mean, I really don't see the point of writing anything anymore. The author's just gonna write about the same thing and then everyone will love it. And nobody's gonna remember the books that came out before his. I mean, I ain't hating. I can see why people go nuts over his stuff. That guy's got major talents. But it just hurts, you know? It's never fun when people call you a copycat for something you wrote about first. I can see that. People call me a cat all the time. Even though I'm a person and cats are pets. And mousers. I sure hope people don't think I eat mice. Then I guess we're in the same boat, kiddo. I'm suspicious of this author character. Excuse me? Oh, you're the Messiah. Welcome. When I first entered the city, a big robot told me to look for a library on the surface. This is the same library, right? Affirmative. Oh, goody. Well, we're here. What do we do now? The big robot only said there'd be clues here. That is a question for the head librarian, George. Allow me to call her. She is not picking up. Is she not here? She is here. She is in the archival room upstairs. When she is concentrating on her work, she will ignore any and all phone calls. For several days. Yikes. Can you go get her in person then? Leaving this post is not in my programming. Then can I go myself? Of course. The archival room is accessible through the stairwell behind me. I gotcha, thanks. This game has a charming aesthetic. Oh, I'm on my third cup. I can't feel my limbs. But I have to stay awake. I need to find out how this book ends. Curse the author and his beautiful cliffhangers. Huh? Unauthorized entry. Library card required for further access. Wait, what? Library card required for further access? I don't have a library card, though. Where can I get one? This is a question for the head librarian, George. Allow me to call her. Oh my. I hate robots and their inflexibility. Yeah, same here, Nico. She is not picking up. I figured. Are you sure you can't just let me through? Letting you through without a library card is against my programming. What? Even in an emergency? My programming is not flexible. I have not been tamed. Okay, well that's a predicament now, isn't it? A coffee machine. It's almost empty. So I'm guessing you don't give out library cards. I only handle book transactions for people who already possess cards. To acquire a card, you would need to contact the head librarian, George. Allow me to call her. Don't! Okay, so this is a bit of a catch-22. Like, we can't see the head librarian without a library card, but we can't get a library card from anyone other than the head librarian. So yeah, and this is just the same dialogue again. Any ideas, sir? Yeah, I tried looking for the flying machine with my binoculars for ages. Never saw such a thing, though. Huh. Do we just write this off for now? Yep, still, scared of ladders. Hello, person. Hi? Reshelving in progress. Please watch out for potential falling books. I will. What do you have in the old inventory? Amber, feather, concave lens, thin lens, novelty t-shirt, thick lens, convex lens, weird film, strange journal. Maybe I could do something with the strange journal in the library. Perhaps that can count as a book transaction. There's this book I found back in the Barrens area. Since this is a place for books, would you happen to know what it says? I do not recognize this language, but the symbol on the cover is of importance. Oh? The head librarian, George, can explain it. Would you like me to call her? Please don't. Okay. What about the amber? Yeah, don't combine them, just show the amber. So I'm guessing you don't give out... Yeah, gosh darn. So how do I get past this? I don't know. Could go back into the world and explore or something. Hey you. When the world ends, would it be better if it was gone in an instant or slowly fading away? To be honest, I'd rather the former. Hello, person. The library is up ahead. Thanks. Huh. I don't know. Like, I feel like the library should be of some use, right? But I just can't quite figure out how we go about this. Hey, you. I mean, I don't think many people have ever seen him in person or know what he looks like. Everyone's heard of him, though, through secondary accounts, though. But, he did reply to my letter that one time. I got it framed immediately. Nice. And there's all of these computers, which are off. Utterly unhelpful. Maybe if I got a novelty t-shirt on. Yo! Unauthorized entry. Can we fabricate a library card with any of this stuff? Like, feather and weird film? So, yeah, that's just this weird film stuff, which is still... I don't think that's going to help us in this situation. We've got these lenses, which are a thing. Stuff. Okay. What if we go to Vendor Street? Is there a thing here? This is a thing, that's for certain. I don't know what it is, though. Nico, what did you do? It didn't do anything. It's an empty rectangular slot. Looks like something could fit here. Lenses, perhaps? Okay. It's an empty rectangular slot. Looks like something could fit here. Okay. Lenses, eh? Oops. No, I don't want to fast travel. No, I really don't want to fast travel. I guess that wasn't the right combination, Alex. What would be the right combination, then? So we've got concave, convex, thick, and thin. And they're numbered. 1, 2, 3, 4 in Roman numerals. But I don't know. I don't quite know which one would correspond with which number. I don't know. So there we go. We'll put thin and thick over here. Then maybe a concave here. And a convex right here. That was not the right combination. There's a slot here. Looks like it paper or something might come out from it. Okay, let's try thick and concave. And how it's some convex. And just not novelty t-shirts. Thin. Okay. Okay, clearly this is not quite... Clearly we don't know quite what to do with that yet, right? Yeah.